Nellie, darling, you simply must sit up. One would think all your years in Miss Binley's boarding school for ladies was a complete waste of your parents' time and money.
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right, Aunt Margaret.
Here, let me help you, dear.
Oh, forgive me, Aunt Margaret. I was lost in thought.
Lost in thought? A lady? Such nonsense! Now then, you simply must tell me about William Cabot.
What about him? I've only met him once.
Yes, and I heard he took quite a shine to you at the Warrens' dinner party. Everyone said so.
I didn't notice. I was thinking about Ben Harper's story about the cattle ranches out west.
Another cattleman trying to cozy up with the cream of our fine city. Someone should run him out of town. Oh no, this tea simply will not do. Franklin? Franklin, where have you gone? Is it asking too much for a proper cup of tea? You know, we really should start taking our tea in the Kennedy garden. Oh my, that reminds me. I was having brunch there last week with Minerva Wilson, and she said she overheard Sarah Anderson confiding in Harriet Goodman that she is thinking of joining the women's suffrage movement. Can you imagine the scandal?
I see no reason for a scandal. She's simply standing up for women's right to vote. Perhaps I'll join her.
Nellie, lower your voice. Oh, I swear, child, I really am going to have to talk to your mother about these crazy ideas you get in this pretty little head of yours. What will be next? Wearing men's trousers, I suppose? Never mind. You know, we have much planning to do.
Planning?
Have you forgotten my party already? We have exactly 3 weeks to plan the meals, order the new tablecloths, and I'm counting on you to send out the invitations tomorrow.
Of course, Aunt Margaret.
This year's party is going to be the talk of the town. Why, I bet it will be all my ladies group can talk about this season. Can you imagine?
That's wonderful, Aunt Margaret. Would you excuse me for a moment? Good morning.
Good morning, darling. Your father and I would like a moment of your time.
Of course.
You see, we've heard rumors suggesting Ben Harper has asked you for your hand.
And we expect you to put them to rest.
Well, it is true, and he was planning to ask you for your blessing.
Well, he will not be getting it, and that's the last I will hear of it. You will not be marrying that boy.
Asking for your hand before even speaking to your father. It is most inappropriate, my dear. The man has no sense of common decency, and from what I hear, he is completely bereft of any social graces.
I do not care about any of that, Mother. He loves me. He even promised to help me open up my own schoolhouse.
Now, Nellie, your father has put his foot down. There will be no more discussion on the matter. Besides, Albert Fredericks is quite smitten with you. I have even heard he is planning on asking your father's permission to court you.
Father's a beast. How could I possibly court Albert when I'm in love with Ben?
Oh, Nellie, my poor little Nellie. You have my sympathy, you really do. But it is our duty to make sure you marry the right man. One who can provide for you, just as your father has.
I will not court Albert, Mother. I'm already in love.
Fine. There are plenty of nice young men from the right families, and no one is saying that you have to court one right now.
You don't understand love.
Nellie, promise me you will not do anything rash. Promise.
I promise.
Very good.
They say hindsight is 20/20. And right now, I clearly see each and every blunder I've made these past months. You'd think a college-educated person from one of the finest universities back east would have had more sense. It all started 6 months ago, when against my parents' wishes, I eloped with a man I'd known but a few weeks. He promised to help me build a schoolhouse where I could teach. Soon after we wed, my husband and I moved out west to his father's ranch. Since we arrived, I've been belittled, repeatedly lied to, manipulated even. When I hopped on that train 6 months ago, I never thought I'd end up running for my life.
It's pretty expensive freaking whiskey, isn't it? My goodness. I can't believe what's happening to this town. I don't know where they get the nerve. Oh, it's too early in the day. What is this?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I please have something to drink? I don't have any money and I'm terribly thirsty. Do you have anything I could drink? Water, whiskey, anything?
Yeah, you could have some water. I think I saw some horse drinking out of a bucket down there. You can see if there's some left. Yeah, it's right there.
We better hurry up and get these clothes off long before that storm rolls in. I brought some fresh bread in. It should still be warm by supper time. Ben's due back soon, isn't he?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I thought you'd be dancing around here like you normally do. Is the new worn off the newlywed?
Of course I'm happy he's coming home. It's just
what?
Well, I jokingly told him that when he proposed that, he should have mentioned that he'd be not more of a ghost of a husband, and got really angry at me.
If that's the worst of your trouble, consider yourself lucky.
You can't be serious.
Believe me, a lot worse could happen out here. You'll just have to learn how to not push Ben's buttons and you both will be happier.
I don't understand why he wanted a wife if he's never home. I'm foolishly in love with him, and he treats me like some trinket to be left on the shelf until it's noticed again. I mean, why do you even bother to marry me at all?
Well, I can't speak for Ben, but let's be realistic about it. You were educated by the best private tutors on the East Coast. You come from money, and you're not bad to look at, so.
My parents opposed our marriage. It didn't exactly come with a marriage dowry.
Well, really? That's the rumor around here. But more that I think about it, all he had to do was show your picture, and tell people about your family and let people think for themselves. I mean, honey, you're a fancy feather in his hat that he can just show off to his friends.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Don't you see? He's the big rancher now, following in his daddy's footsteps. He needs to prove himself. That's why he's out here with all these politicians, mingling around with them. I mean, it's the government contracts for the beef that he's after. He needs a bride like you to be respectable. See, with someone like you, it looks like he's got both feet on the ground.
Oh, that's horrible for you to say.
Well, it's the truth. Welcome to the real world, Nellie, but don't you worry. Us girls stick together when we get each other's back, but you just can't let him know how smart you are.
Ben already knows how smart I am. We were supposed to start out of school when I first moved out here, but now every time I mention it, he changes the subject.
Oh, he knows you're book smart, but he gambled on you being delicate and naive.
How do you know?
'Cause I know men. But don't you give up on that school. We'll figure out a way, you and me.
We had a situation last night, Keg. We had to dispose of a sickly batch of our workers.
Well, it's all part of the work. When we eventually shut it down, you're gonna have to sweep the entire place clean. I don't want no loose ends.
Understood. Pleasure doing business with you.
Hang on a minute.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, I could use a break.
Looks like this is all of them.
Last of the men, but what about the women and children? What's the boss man going to do with them?
There's a slave trader coming. He's going to sell them all.
Shoot, should have took them on over to Tucson. Mining town like that, give a pretty penny for some of them there fillies. Boss sure was mad you bruised up that pretty young one. Must have gave you a pretty good fight.
No, she came quiet. I'm going to buy her off of him cheap. He sells them. He doesn't like them when their faces all busted up like that. They're fighters. Thinks they're too much trouble.
Oh, well, share with me and I won't tell the boss man you damaged his property.
How about I bury you with the body? You ought to watch that tongue of yours. One day I might cut that out.
Well, better get this one in the ground. It's starting to stink. Get you to give me a hand?
You ready?
Yeah. 2, 3. Who's gonna run the mule train to bring the gold up? We done offed all the men slaves and selling off all the women.
Congratulations. You've been temporarily promoted to mule train driver. And all your drinking buddies, they're going to be working pickaxes from dusk till dawn.
For how long? We didn't sign up for no mining work. We're hired guns.
For as long as it takes me to get new volunteers. Finish burying that body and meet me back in the mine in 30 minutes. And don't be late. Get in there. Stay quiet or you're not getting any dinner tonight.
Star, guess we'll camp here tonight. Star, if you could please just stop eating. I do need to get some rest. Look, I promise we'll be there soon. We're getting close. Don't huff and puff at me. I love you too. Good night.
My boy's back.
Morning, Mr. Harper.
Sheriff, what brings you way out here?
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you I'm carrying some bad news. Your boy Ben was found dead last night outside the saloon over in Cassava.
Who'd you say they found?
I'm sorry, ma'am. They found Ben outside a saloon in Cassava.
What? No!
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. If there's anything I can do.
Did they catch the scum who done it?
Yes, ma'am. And I can guarantee you he's gonna swing for it.
Take me to him. Now.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my horse.
Take as much time as you need, Mr. Harper.
Time. There is no more time. A rope is too good for the scumbag who did this to my boy. Stupid kid. All these years, we spent grooming you to sweet-talk them politicians, negotiate contracts. And our mind is so close to that big score, I can taste it. But don't matter, because come hell or high water, I am going to squeeze every nugget out of that mine. Just too bad you're not going to be around to help spend it. Bye, son.
Kay, Liz, Nellie, there will be times of grief and sorrow, but also understand that there will come that time that there are no tears past the gates of heaven. Know that you are being prayed for. You have our condolences, but also know that the Lord will keep you, guard and guide you, and give you a comfort that passes all understanding during this time of your sorrow.
How you doing, Nellie?
I'm okay for the moment.
Several folks brought food for the funeral. Want to try a bite?
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but they did take the time to bring a food.
You're right, I don't want to appear ungrateful.
How you doing, Nellie? You ready for some dinner?
Yes, but first I need to tell you, I want to go home, Keg. I need to go home to my mother and father as soon as possible.
I understand. Don't you worry. I'll have a couple of my men take it to the next stagecoach. They'll escort you all the way to the train station.
I can't find my reading spectacles anywhere. I can't leave without them.
Well, the last time I saw you with him was yesterday when we were actually in here talking to Pastor Michelson. I bet Keg probably thought they were his.
Can you help me look? I fear my eyes have gone so bad I couldn't find them if they're sitting on my nose.
Aha! I found him. Here you go. Wait. What is this? I believe this belongs to you.
This is a letter to my parents. I gave this to Keg months ago. I promised I'd write to them when I got settled in at the ranch with Ben. Why didn't Keg send my letter? He promised he'd put it on the coach himself. Did you hear a word I said?
Yes, I heard what you said. It's a great question. Keg's out on the front porch right now. Why don't we go ask him?
Keg, I found the letter to my parents in your office. You promised to put it on the stage months ago. What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nellie. Sometimes things slip by me. Too many things to do and not enough time in a day.
It's okay. I guess I'll be home soon enough.
Keg, honey, when we were trying to find Nellie's spectacles, I found this in your desk. Is this what I think it is?
Get yourself back in that house. Now! Did you look at this? Did you?
Yes, but only for a moment. I only saw Liz reading it. I don't even know what it is. Why, Keg?
Never mind. It's fine. No matter. You best go back in the house, finish your packing now. You don't want to be late for that stagecoach now, do you?
No, I don't.
Hey, boss. Wagon's ready. We can take Miss Nellie into town.
It's been a change in plans. She's seen the map. It's a damn shame, but we've got to get rid of her now. Why don't you take her up to Willow Cliff? Make it look like the poor, grieving widow couldn't bear to live without her husband. And I don't want no hassles from the sheriff.
Understood, boss. I'll take care of it.
Good afternoon, sir. Samuel T. Sullivan at your service. I don't see too many fine gentlemen in our little town.
Good morning. Would you happen to know where I can find the Big Box Ranch?
Matter of fact, I do. It's the biggest beef outfit in the territory. You just go down here to the end of the street by the boarding house, make a left, then go straight about 12 miles. There'll be a sign that says BBR. When you see the sign, you'll know you're there.
Thank you.
You're looking a little worse for wear. Could I interest you in the finest snake oil this side of the muddy Mississippi? You can't get it from the doctor. You may ask why.
As a matter of fact, I would not. I will take no part in supporting the migration of your ilk's deplorable shoddyocracy. Now be on your way before I forget I'm a gentleman. Nelly and this town go together like chalk and cheese. Well, Star, let's keep moving.
Howdy, stranger. What can we do for you?
Good afternoon. I'm Marshal Clayton Thorne.
Keg Harper. What can I help you with, Marshal?
I have a letter for Mrs. Nellie Harper.
If you just want to give that letter to me, I'll make sure it gets to Nellie. She's my daughter-in-law, you know.
I understand. I'm under strict orders to deliver it personally.
Oh, I see. Liz? Liz?
What?
Go get Nellie and hurry it up.
Nelly! She's not in the house, and she's still not done packing. Maybe she's out trying to find more of her missing belongings, like that letter. Nellie's packing.
Liz, go find Nellie, please. Nellie. Been taking some long walks ever since her husband passed away.
Comes as a great surprise to me. How's Nellie holding up?
As good as one could expect, I suppose. Losing my son has been hard on all of us. As soon as Nellie gets back, I'll be sure to send someone to town to notify you. Have a good day, Marshal.
I guess I'll be headed back to town then. Sorry to hear about Ben's passing.
I think we've got trouble. Go find Nellie now. We've got to get rid of her. Let's finish this up.
Okay, boss.
Where's she at, Liz?
Where's who at?
Don't get smart with me. Where's Nellie?
Somewhere other than here, obviously. I'm not her keeper.
You know, first you snoop through my desk. Then you question me about my business out there for all the hired hands to see. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
So tell me, Marshal, what brings you to our little town? Business or pleasure?
Well, I suppose a bit of both. Good family friend asked if I would deliver a letter to his daughter, Nellie Harper.
Well, your friends are pretty fortunate to have someone like you to call on then.
Well, I too am anxious to see an old friend.
Get out of here! You are my horse, I swear I'll kill you!
There you go.
Well, here's to helping old friends through tough times.
Evening, Sheriff.
Evening, Manuela.
Looks like you two are the only ones left in the saloon.
Well, we're the only real professionals, I guess. Tell me, Manuela, what's the chances you might have a clean hotel room for this gentleman tonight?
Pretty good. We got a couple quiet rooms left, I think. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll get you set up.
Very much appreciated.
All right. For the road, If it don't kill you, it only makes you better. All right.
Hey, you in the cabin! Come out and show your face! I don't know who you are or what you're doing in my cabin, but I'm Sheriff Austin Shelby and I don't appreciate it.
Sheriff, it's Nellie Harper. Please help me. They're trying to kill me.
Nellie Harper?
All right now, Mrs. Harper, try to calm yourself. Start from the beginning and tell me who's trying to chase you, who's trying to kill you.
Keg Harper. He promised he'd take me to the stagecoach so I could go back home. Then I overheard him tell one of his men to get rid of me. To make it look like I took my own life.
Are you sure you heard that right?
Yes, of course. I heard him say make it look like she took her own life.
Did he mention anything to you about a man named Clayton Thorne coming into town?
Clayton's in town? Clayton? He's in town?
Yeah, he's at the hotel in Destiny. I believe he's carrying a letter for you from your folks.
Oh no. I hope nothing's wrong. I haven't corresponded with my family in months.
You know, Mrs. Harper, I think that the Marshal and I can keep a whole lot better eye on you in town than here. Why don't we get your things together and go? All right? All right. Here, you better take this. It's a little cold outside, all right?
I'm ready to go, but I don't know if my horse survived the wolves.
He did. He's all right. I saw him when I came in. He's okay. And you will be too. Right, too. Okay? All right. Come on.
Give us the girl, and we'll leave quiet.
You know who I am. I'm Sheriff Austin Shelby.
We know who you are.
I don't intend to hand her over to anybody.
Shelby! Shelby! Shelby!
Come on!
Yeah. Well, I guess the boss wouldn't want us to bring her to the ranch, you know, where Liz could see her.
You mean because she ain't gonna be with us long?
You best go back to the ranch and get his orders.
Not me.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't fair.
Go on, get.
That ain't fair. I'm always missing out on the fun.
Get.
Ain't fair.
You smell like peaches. I bet you'd fetch a pretty penny as a wagtail down there in Mexico. Well, I'm gonna go take a piss, and when I get back, we're gonna have some fun. Come here, sweetie. We're gonna have us a good time. Come on now.
Stop right there. Right there. Let her go now.
Who's out there? Jake, you quit playing around now. Who's there?
Your worst nightmare. Surrender, or you're 5 seconds away from being a dead man.
I got your surrender right here.
You ready to ride? All right.
Clayton.
What's wrong? What happened to you? I found her hiding in my cabin, so I brought her here for safekeeping.
Clayton, I want to go home. Everything here has gone so terribly wrong. I miss Mama and Papa.
Yeah. Yes, I need to. Go back.
Nellie, our darling girl, we cannot tell you how much we miss you. Every room in this house has become an echo of your absence. It has been too many months since we have seen your beautiful face, and yet we have received not one letter from you. While we were indeed against your marriage to Ben Harper, you must know all we have ever wanted was your happiness and well-being. Please know that we are not angry. However, your lack of correspondence both saddens and worries our hearts. We are left with no other choice than to send Marshal Thorne with our letter to ensure your safety and that you receive our letter in its entirety. If you are unhappy with your new home in any way, please look to Marshal Thorne to deliver you safely back home. However, if all is well with you, then we are happy for it and would love to hear about your new life. Please send your letter back with Marshal Thorne. With much love and affection, Mama and Papa.
Dry your eyes. You're going home. I swear.
About time you got here.
All right, doing
all right. I think you're going to be real happy with what I show you today. We've had a heck of a production.
Well, about time something goes right around here. Would you look at that?
I'd say it's our biggest day yet.
Looks like we finally hit the mother lode.
Well, if this vein holds out one more month, we're going to be able to close down right out of here richer than the Union Pacific Railroad.
Wow, that sure is a pretty sight.
Hey, boss.
Do we have a problem?
Nellie's seen the map. No doubt the sheriff is helping her. It's a shame, but we can't afford any loose ends. We're gonna have to send some men into town. I think I've got a plan.
This here's Floyd. Floyd's my best man. It's Keg.
Sir?
I'm gonna need you to go into town with Keg and his men. Make sure there aren't any loose ends. The last thing we need is some church bell spilling the beans on our business here.
Let's go inside and talk about it.
Where's the stagecoach, Sheriff?
It'll get here when it gets here. Meantime, don't wear out that window. Even Keg Harper wouldn't do anything in the middle of town broad daylight.
From what you communicated, sounds like he's capable of anything.
Well, yeah, but I cannot imagine for the life of me what is on that map that he'd be willing to kill for. As soon as we can get her on that stage, I'll be getting a posse together to find out.
Service! How about some service out here?
What can I get you?
Whiskey. The best you got.
Establishment.
Where is my whiskey?
You gonna clean up your mess first?
Go get my whiskey right now, woman.
Clean up your mess first.
Go get it now.
Hey! What's going on here?
He's causing trouble and breaking things in my bar, Sheriff.
Are you making Manuela mad? Because ain't nobody here like Manuela mad.
Well,
now you're gonna pay for your mess, and you're gonna get out of here and get back on your horse and go back where you came from.
Excuse me?
I'm the sheriff, and if this here badge don't impress you, maybe this will. Now back it up, cowboy.
Well, I'm sorry to be a nuisance, Sheriff. I'll be on my way.
Sorry about that, Manuela.
Marshal! Where's Nellie? Marshal!
They got her. Go find her.
Let go of me!
Sheriff, are you okay? Yeah, they got Nellie. Go after him. Your hotel reservation's ready. Come on.
Henry, ride back to town and tell the sheriff we found him. We're gonna need help. There's too many men down there for just you and I. I'll be waiting here for you.
All right, watch your back window.
All right.
I'm rapidly running out of patience with you. Tell me where they've taken Nellie Harper. Tell me where they've taken Nellie Harper. Can you hear me? Where have they taken her?
I got nothing to say to you.
Is that right? Well, let me tell you something. I got plenty of eyewitnesses that can attest to your involvement in her kidnapping. And any harm comes to Nellie Harper, I can guarantee you're going to be laughing out of the other side of your face before it's over.
How's that arm, Marshal? Boy, you are lucky. You know, Doc said that bullet just barely grazed you. How's that medication feeling? Is it making things better for you? Marshal? How's that pain medication treating you? You okay? You know, how's that Nellie? You know, the whole town's talking about her. They said that the Sheriff is still out looking for her. No, Marshall, you need to sit down. That medication hasn't worn off yet. It wears off, okay? Just have a seat right here, Marshall. Marshall, you can't go yet, not until the medication wears off. Marshall, get back here. Marshall, Marshall, you forgot your hat. Stubborn as a mule, that one.
Don't think your boss is gonna get you off this time. I got too many eyes on you. Oh, look, you got a visitor.
Who's this?
This fine, upstanding citizen ambushed me in the alley so his friend could get away with Nellie. Ah! Here. Ah! You don't want to mess up his face for the hangman. Come on. There you go. Oh. Now. Oh. Ah. How you feeling now? Oh. Got anything to say now?
Sheriff, we found where they're keeping Nellie.
All right. Round up as many men as you can willing to go up against Keg Harper.
I'll make sure of it, Sheriff.
Clock's running out on you, son. Tick tock.
I think I'm gonna lend him a hand.
Oh. All right. Well, let's get you to bed, sunshine.
Thought you were headed back to town. No! No!
Where's Nellie? I don't want to hear anything except she is alive and safe.
What is this? What's going on here? Liz, I don't have time for this.
Oh, you better have time for this, or else.
Or else what?
This money is going to go up in flames.
You wouldn't dare.
Bet me. Now what I want you to do is I want you to go get Nellie, and I want you to bring her back to me alive and safe.
I'll get Nellie. She's not far away. Nothing better happened to my money, Liz.
That's a sight more men than I figured we'd be up against.
Well, let's hope a benison is bestowed upon us then.
A ben a what?
A benison. It means blessing. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is old Keg Harper place. There's not much left of it except maybe some old corrals in the back. If anything's going on, it'd be in that little old adobe building there that they use for tack and saddles sometimes. You remember this place, right, Henry?
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
All right, the best way to go at it is, Henry, if you slide along that arroyo there, remember that old adobe wall that fell down they never fixed?
Yeah, I think I remember.
Get up close to that, all right, so you got a little bit of cover.
All right.
And as far as you, Marshal, if you go right up to that fence line, keep a quidel on those fences. Their slats are a little open. They might be able to see you. That way you'll flank that wall, and I'll go right through the center. We should have most of it covered, if not everything, all right?
Let's move.
The girl's gonna have to go with me.
That wasn't our agreement, Keg. Where's the money?
You're gonna have to trust me on this one.
Trust you? What is this? Is this your doing?
I got nothing to do
Boy,
with it.
get your man! What are you up to, Keg?
That ain't with me.
End of the line, boys.
Get your man!
Miss Harper's got a stage to catch. Make a wise choice, son.
I surrender.
Wrong choice. Dead. Let's get Nelly.
They're coming! They're coming!
How are you, Nellie?
She's fine. Where's my money? Woman, if I gotta ask you for my money one more time, I am gonna beat you half to death.
It's fine by me. You won't ever find it. You can keep on searching year after year and hoping that the drought don't take down the herd and the ranch with it. Nellie, come here. Did any of those scumbuckets hurt you?
You told me to bring you Nellie. Now I done bought you Nellie. Now give me my money.
I'll give it to you soon enough. Keg, where'd you get all that money and why you been keeping it from me? Nellie's been nothing but kind to us.
Where that money come from is none of your business, and it's not meant for the likes of you. I got big plans, Liz, bigger than this old ranch, and they don't include you anymore. As far as Nellie, she could have been on that train right now if the two of you hadn't found my map. Now she's a loose end I've got to take care of. And because you insisted on knowing all my business, That makes 2 loose ends I've got to get rid of.
Drop your gun, Keg.
I should have known I couldn't get the drop on you, Liz.
You think?
So what happens now? You going to run off with all my money? Or can we make some sort of a deal? Honey?
No deal.
You know, Mrs. Harper, I gotta say, I've never felt more relieved than to see you standing here safe and ready to go home. And I've got every confidence that the marshal there makes sure that the rest of your trip goes without unintended consequences.
Thank you, Sheriff Shelby. I can't thank you and Clayton enough. Not to mention you, Liz. You saved my life. I hope I see you again someday.
You never know. I just might come up there one day under your doorstep and give those snooty neighbors of yours something to talk about. Wouldn't that be a hoot? I have something for you, just in case I don't ever see you again.
What is it?
It's a little something to start that schoolhouse with, but let's keep it a secret between us.
Come on, Nelly.
Mrs. Harper?
Liz. My friends call me Liz.
Yes, ma'am. Liz. You know, I was just thinking, after all the trials and tribulations you've been through, you deserve a good meal. How about letting me buy you lunch?
Sheriff.
Austin. All my friends call me Austin, and my enemies call me everything else.
Well, Austin, how about I buy us lunch and drinks, and I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Well, you know, my mama told me to never argue with a woman, so, I think you got yourself a deal.
Never argue with a woman? Looks like we're going to get along just fine.
I think we are, Liz.
Austin?